I'm with Kari Studley, Team Redline, and she just won the women's single speed today. So, tell me about the race.
It was good. Jenny Gertner had a great start off the line, but I just tried to play it conservative and waited a little bit, and then coming into the hill, I decided to make my move and didn't look back.
So you've had a pretty good season so far.
Trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, unfortunately, this race last year was my season ender. So it took 14 weeks to finally get back on the bike. Don't separate your shoulder.
So what happened? So your race last year, you fell first lap or?
First minute.
First minute.
Separated my shoulder on the first turn. And basically it took me 6 months to really get back to feeling normal on the bike after that.
So that must have been a big fight.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, it's painful, but full function of my arm again. I can ride the bike again, and I think it's made me a better handler. So it's been a blessing in disguise. So I wanted it. I really had to reflect after the injury how bad I wanted it.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So are you doing any of the age group races too, or?
Yeah, I'll do the Masters, 30-34, and then also Elite. So,
nice. Okay. So what's your next goal for this year?
At least podium. It'd be awesome to try and get another national championship for the Masters, and then top 15. We'll see what my legs have at that point.
Right. And kind of going into, like when you're coming back from injury and that kind of stuff, like what kind of hours were you putting in through the year to kind of get back to that?
It's pretty much typical training, but I also was doing a lot of shoulder rehab.
Yeah.
So I had my leg program and bike program, and then I was also doing a lot of shoulder strengthening.
Right.
I just got really weak. So, it'd be about an hour, an hour a day, at least, a shoulder, and then whatever I could do on the bike.
Right.
And then it switched to.
How'd you juggle that with work and everything else? Was that?
I work as a physical therapist, so I can kind of sneak it in.
Right.
And then just, wake up early, do my shoulder, and then ride my bike in the afternoon.
Right.
So just had to make it work out.
So what about for next year?
Next year I'll definitely be racing more on the elite side.
Yeah.
And I want to go to Europe.
Ah.
So we'll hopefully leap across the pond and try and finally break through on the elite side.
So new goals.
Well, yeah. And then I love the single speed, so it'd be fun to keep playing there too.
Ah, cool. And what about kind of going into your road season? Do you do much on the road or mountain bike?
I will be.
Yeah.
Kind of undecided. We'll figure it out. I do. I coach a team with NICA, so I have a high school team. So with that, and that was kind of one of the blessings of the shoulder. Since I wasn't able to ride as much, I was like, well, I might as well help start coaching.
Right.
With Washington just started the league last year, so. How to find that balance between my team commitments and then racing. I'd love to do some pro racing on mountain bike, and then I'll be doing some road racing because that definitely helps.
Cool.
So,
perfect.
Yeah.